Okay guys, this is my Maxpedition Falcon 2. This is the bag I carry every day. A lot of guys like to call it a get home bag, or a 72-hour bag, or 72-hour kit, or whatever. This is the bag I carry every day. It's got everything I need to do my job and get everything done I need to. It's a sweet bag. I like it a lot. I did come from a gear slinger. I didn't like the gear slinger. It had the one strap you throw over one shoulder. This has got two straps, and I've been a Maxpedition fan for a while, and the construction is just super good. I mean, it's got good padding on the shoulders. It's real breathable, so when you do sweat, it doesn't stay on there very long. It's got a chest clip. It's got the chest clip. It also has the belly or abdomen clip, or belt. You can take it off also. Use it as a belt if you really had to. I keep it tied up back. Just going back and forth to work, I don't really need it. If I did get into a situation where I'd be carrying it for a long time, I would definitely use it. It really helps distribute the weight around your body. But let's just get into it, and I'll just show you what I kind of carry every day. The gear slinger had a pouch on the side for a water bottle. This one did not, so I had to add this one. It's like a bag from Cabela's, a little pouch from Cabela's. And it works great. I didn't think that it would hold it very well, but these zippers, you zip it up in there and holds it very well. It's just MOLLE capable. I glued the tabs so it won't come off. If I have to take it apart, I'll have to pry those apart, but holds the bag, holds the bottle great. I've had no problems. I've been moving around quite a bit with that, and I throw it in my truck and all over the place. So, but that's the first thing I carry is this is a 40-ounce vacuum insulated 50/50 bottle. Amazing bottle. I live in Arizona. Put ice in this thing. It'll last, geez, I don't know, 24 hours. Sitting in my truck. The outside will be super hot, but the inside will still be cold with ice. So that's why I have to use that in Arizona, because otherwise I'm kind of screwed. You don't want to drink hot water. But that's first thing. Probably the most important thing is keeping 40 ounces of water. You could probably use more, but I don't know how I would carry it around. We'll get to that in a minute. I got a little Velcro strap here. Velcro strap in case I need it. You can take it off and use it for whatever you needed. Make it bigger. I haven't found any use for it yet, but I'm sure I will one day. You can go to this first pocket here. This one right here. You open it up. This little bag has my charging cables in for my phone and my iPhone and batteries and stuff like that. I think this is my wife's some jewelry I got her. Came in this real soft bag. I carry a string light. This is the Stryon LED HL. This is the brighter version. They're good lights. I've used them a lot. I'm a diesel mechanic for work on Caterpillars a lot and that kind of stuff. But you'll see every mechanic with a string light, and for that purpose I do like it. But they're too proprietary for me. The batteries are proprietary and all that kind of stuff, and so I do have like 3 of them I keep around the house on charging cradles. I don't really like to take them on emergency places with me, but this one's in my bag, so I like to beat this one up at work. This is the newer one. I have a blue one that's, man, it's been beat up. But that's my light I carry, one of my lights. This first pocket is a really nice pocket. It's only halfway down zip, and I didn't like it at first, but it grew on me because I like the ability to not have everything fall out like a clamshell. But I do like clamshells, but this first pocket, I do like this part. So I carry my Glock 43 in here. Sweet gun, by the way. I'll do a separate review on that. I carry another flashlight. You're gonna see lots of flashlights, but and no, I'm not a Streamlight fan. I just have quite a few of them. This is the PT2L. Takes two CR123s. It's a good flashlight, but again, proprietary. Most flashlights that take CR123s also take 18650s. So Streamlight, not a favorite of mine. Too proprietary. Always looking for that money and buying their batteries and stuff. But it is a good light. Very good light. I love this light, but not a Streamlight fan. I carry a space pen in the front pocket. Very good pen. This is my Goal Zero solar battery. This is what I use to. These batteries are good for charging the solar panels and all that kind of stuff. So this is a link in between my panel and whatever I'm charging. Just that battery power. Not very much capacity here, but these batteries work great with solar panels. I'll do a separate review on this stuff, but that's my one power source. I also carry a 10. What is this? This is a 10,000 milliamp battery pack for my phones, my tablets, my whatever, my lights. I use lots of lighting. I have lots of lights in here that I can use with this and charge my batteries for my flashlights and stuff like that. So it's a very good light. Or a very good battery, I'm sorry. In all my pouches I keep these, because if you're out at night, you know, I live in the desert and I go out in the desert quite a bit and just kind of hike around. But these are great little lights. There's push-on lights. You leave them in your bag in the pocket, and you can kind of open it up and see everything at night. You don't have to have your flashlight. You know, you can still have both your hands reaching in this bag, see everything perfectly with these lights. And I think these are like $5 a piece, Sportsman's or wherever, Amazon. They're great lights. And I have kids, so when I have kids, when we go do stuff, I strap one of these on their back or something at night so I can see where they're going. They have a strobe function, so great little lights. Not expensive in any means, and they're not very bright, but they do light up this pouch very well. This is my Nightcore battery charger. So charge all the way up from AAA's to 18650s, but it's USB compatible, so I can use those battery packs and that kind of thing to charge flashlight batteries or, you know, whatever. And if you have any questions about any of this stuff, I'll definitely do a separate review on it. I keep a little Torx toolkit for my knives and everything like that. It's got the small ones in it, and usually other kits don't come with the small Torx, and I'm always adjusting pivots and everything on my knives. And if I'm out somewhere and I want to take it apart and clean it or whatever, it's a perfect little kit. It's just a Cobalt, you know, Lowe's cheapo. What else I got in here? That's it for that pocket. This is this pocket right here, this front one. Let's zip this. Man, these zippers are awesome. The Molle webbing, the material this stuff's made out of the Cordura, I think they call it. It's waterproof, or water resistant. I shouldn't say it's waterproof. Waterproof is pretty high standard, but it's good. It's very resistant to water. Some of these Black Hop Molle clips, I keep a few on hand always. They're good for, you know, adding keychain loops here, or if you're going to put a bag on the front of your existing bag. They work really well. You can put keychains on them like this, but they work really well if you want to put keys on here or whatever. But anyways, this front pouch right here, this is a pouch that I kind of keep open to personal stuff. Like if I want to put my wallet or my phone or whatever, my knife, an extra knife or whatever, the pouch I can get to, and I don't have to rummage through a bunch of crap to get stuff out. Stuff that I just want to, I get into this pouch the most. I've made little lanyard things for each zipper, or most zippers. I mean, these beads, I make these beads too out of brass in a little lathe. But this pouch got some headphones. You know, I use these every so often. Sorry about the light just not picking up very well, but there's, you know, the iPhone headphones. I keep the flashlight in this pouch too. It's a Phoenix E12. It's a very, very good light. Runs on AA. I like to keep AA flashlights on me at all times. You know, AAA too. I keep probably one of each variant in my bag. Just, you know, stuff hit the fan, you'd always be able to find batteries or something. It's a bright flashlight, low, medium, high. But do a separate review on that. I didn't like it at first, but I love this light now. It's probably one of my favorites I own. So, extra magazine for my Glock 43, 9mm, 43. Yeah, that's 43. 42 is the 380. Keep a just a normal Sharpie. Keep a couple. Keep a pair of earplugs. Keep earplugs all over in this bag because I like to stop by the range on the way home all the time, and it helps to have earplugs. And I'm not too fancy. I don't really care for the real fancy ones. These work fine. I throw them away, or I'll keep them if they're not too dirty. This is a mini little handy first aid kit thing, but nothing really special in here. Just like some extra contacts, some super glue, some lip balm or chapstick, or whatever you call it. I don't know, but it's got some eye drops for my contacts. It's got some little band-aids and stuff like that. Nothing special, just something I get into quite often for my contacts and stuff. So that's just the little kit. I keep a chain. This is a 100-pound chain. It's an equipment chain. I get it off of pieces of equipment, but 100-pound chain, I'll hook my bag up to a tree or whatever. It's got little clips on it, but use it quite a bit to put my bag up when I want to get into it. Keep a handkerchief, nothing special. It's a white one. Keep a red one usually too, but I used it. And like I said, the bag is something I use every day, so I'm not scared to use things out of it, but I do try and put them back. I'm not going to like I'm only using it for emergencies. No, I use everything in this bag all the time, so it's my everyday bag. I carry this with me at all times. I'll get into the third pouch here. This is the second to biggest pouch. And this also is just a halfway down zip. This is my, I don't know, keep most of my power supply stuff in here. I keep some extra cash in here. Not saying how much, but there's some extra cash in there for emergencies. There's another little bag for whatever. I keep a set of batteries for 18, or these are CR123s, 2 rechargeable night core batteries, and my Eagle Tech clicky that I carry on me all the time takes these, and I can charge them with that charger that I have in there, and 2 non-rechargeables. So these are always full, and then I know that these will always be full just in case. So those are some batteries I keep in there. This is also a battery tin. This is a tin from my through night TIS. I just keep it because it fits batteries perfect. These Eniloops Pros, these batteries are awesome. I had 3 AAAs and 3 AAs. One flashlight has a AA in it, and the other one has AAA, so that's why there's 3 and 3. But there's spare batteries in there, and they are rechargeable, and I can recharge them with those packs if I really needed to. Those work really well. Let's see here. Got one spare 18650 because when I do go out, I carry an Olight. It's what is that thing called? But it's I don't know. I'll get the details, but I carry it when I know I'm going camping or something, and I always carry a spare 18650. And then this is also an 18650 adapter, so you can put 2 CR123s in here and make an 18650. It's an adapter. Carry that. The cash, just for emergencies. Kind of try not to use the cash, at least unless I really have to. Keep this. This is a Goal Zero solar panel with a bunch of attachments in it. But I'll do a review on this. These work very well. It clips on the bag while you're walking around and hiking. But these attachments are pretty sweet. When I do a review on it, I'll definitely show those. I don't know why I always see these 72R kits, but no one has a way to charge their stuff or keep their electronics going. I mean, I'm an outdoors guy, you know. I don't like to sit and buried in my phone all the time, but batteries and that kind of thing, this is what you need. I mean, you always need light, and you always need tools, and there's some tools in here that are battery powered, so I'll show you this later. But I carry a solar panel. Doesn't take up too much room. I keep it in a plastic bag, just, I don't know, in case it gets wet or something. Not too worried about it, but live in Arizona, doesn't rain too much, but when it does rain, it pours. So that's that bag. It is quite deep. It doesn't open all the way either. Wait, this one does, I'm sorry. It doesn't open all the way, but it opens longer than this, or wider than this, I should say. This is a sweet bag. I'm a huge Maxpedition fan. Everything they make is so durable, even though it's not made in the U.S., it's made in Taiwan. I mean, I had that gear slinger for over a year, and it looks brand new. And I'm rough on this stuff. I don't treat it the nicest. I do care about it, but I do have some respect for it when I throw it around. But I'm not anywhere near as nice to it as I should be. And this thing, if anybody knows what this is for, I would really like to know. I've seen this on other bags, but I don't know what it's for. I mean, maybe you lock your handle here so people can't get in the back of your bag. I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys have more knowledge than me. I'm no expert by any means. I put this bag together by myself. I just kind of thought of things I needed. I didn't really, you know, you always listen to pointers and stuff, but I'm not one to keep. I like to do my own thing, but as you'll see in this bag, it's not common, you know, everyday thing that everybody has, but it's the stuff that you need, and people will carry the stuff you need. I just carry it a little differently. This is my favorite pouch. The least amount, I don't get in this pouch very often. Hardly ever open it, but when I do open it, there's things in here that I'm going to need when stuff happens, or if I am in an emergency. This is more the emergency part of my bag, but I mean, this is the main reason why I love this bag. Look how big that is, and everything just stays in place because you put everything in here and you strap it in, and it just stays where it's at. So we'll go through this pouch first, and this video might be a little bit long, but hopefully it's some good information for people out there. I love watching this stuff, even if I don't use what people are using. I just love watching it. Kills some time and keeps me entertained. Keep some cordage, some 550, like everybody else in the world. Some more 550. Some Nutri-Grain Valley Crunch bar. It's pretty smashed up, but it's not going to really matter if you really need it. You really need it, but they're good, and they keep you some energy and some calories. But I keep a sweet diaper because I do have kids, but it's not the only reason why. They're good for absorbing stuff they make these out of, or I mean, absorb tons of blood or whatever you want to absorb. But other than that, kids, they need a diaper. I carry some zip ties. It's pretty heavy ones in case you know, I need to secure some stuff, anything I guess. But I mean, even securing an individual. I'm not saying, you know, kidnapping or anything like that, but if you came into a situation where, you know, you were attacked or whatever, you could secure the individual once you had him. Whatever. I sound like I'm an expert on securing something, but zip ties, use them for whatever you want. I do carry some paper towels. These are just the shop paper towels that you get in the big roll. They're very durable. There's probably like 4 or 5 in there. This is my water purification system. Arizona's a desert, but there is water. There is ways to find water, and it's usually very dirty. This is the one that I opted for. I know there's a bunch of them, like the pens that you can sip through and stuff, but this is the Sawyer. It comes with a bag, and this is a 16-ounce bag. You fill the bag up with water, screw this on there, and you can drink it like that, or, you know, put it in your other bottle, and then have some extra room to carry some backup water. Also screws onto any other bottle, and I think they're good for like 1,000 gallons or something. I mean, you do have to clean them out, and there's ways to clean them out, but I mean, it'd be definitely enough for a couple days. That's all this bag's for. It's a couple days, you know, nothing super survival, but whatever. And I use it too. I went camping the other day. I was up in the mountains up in Arizona. I was in Alpine, and went for a quad ride, and you know, I just use some stuff to start fires and stuff like that. I like to use the stuff in my bag. It's fun and it's interesting to see how to use this stuff. But we'll go on to this part. I keep some mechanics gloves. These are the Impact 2s. I'm a mechanic. I work on a lot of Caterpillar stuff. I have a lot of Mac tools. These are kind of pricey. They're like $60, but they have the knuckle protectors. And if I'm gonna be riding or whatever, I like to have these kind of gloves and beating my hands up. These are good gloves to have. I don't use them that often, so I figured I'd spend the money and keep them in the bag, and when I do tear them up, I guess it'll be worth it, right? Let's see. This is just another one of those Cabela bags. Nothing special. It's not real organized, but this is kind of my fire starter bag. It's got bottle of alcohol. This is an old Context bottle. I keep these for everything. It's full of alcohol. I mean, yeah, you need tinder, but alcohol starts fires too. So just be careful, you know. I'm not gonna start a huge fire, but alcohol is also good for, you know, sanitizing things and washing wounds and that kind of thing. So it's good to have some alcohol, I guess. Just a fire starter. And alcohol pads. These are good tinder. You know, old alcohol pads from old first aid kits. They work really well. There's an extra flashlight in here, just a Coast piece of crap, but it does work, and it does provide some light, and there's some waterproof matches, and some other tinder at the bottom and some stuff, but, you know, I'm going to try and do this bag, and then go through these bags individually, and kind of show people what I carry. If people want to watch it, they can watch it. I carry probably the best knife in the world, in my opinion. You guys have your own, but I can beat the crap out of this knife. Keeps coming back for more. It's the K-Bar BK2. Very nice knife. Love it. You know, chopping whatever you want. Really good bushcraft knife. Getting fire started, making shelters or whatever you gotta do, I guess. Never had to do any of that, but I wouldn't mind just doing it for fun. And if I did have to do it, I'd have a sweet ass knife to do it with. Some binoculars. These are actually pretty decent binoculars. Not super good, you know. I have Vortexes, but I'm not going to put Vortex in my 72-hour bag. There's Eddie Bauer's. They're nitrogen filled, but they do pretty good. And, you know, I never thought I'd use these, but I've used these quite a bit. When I'm riding quads and stuff, you see some elk or whatever, and I don't carry my big binoculars around, and grab these out, and I use them more than I thought I would. Let's see. This is a calorie source food supply. This is the one that the U.S. Coast Guard uses. I think there's like some crazy, there's 2,400 calories in here. Eat 2 food bars per person per day, so I think there's 8 bars in there, 6 bars in there. So me and my kids and my wife, I mean, if we really had to ration it out, there'd be some good calories there. Probably doesn't taste that well, but whatever. This is my little toolkit. This is just an old, I had a box of heat shrink that I had been using, and use it up when I save these little containers. But I'll just kind of show up, see what's in here. There's lanyards, there's a USB drive, there's a micro USB taped to the side of the box here. There's adapters, there's O-rings for my flashlights, there's some miscellaneous hose clamps, because you never know when you're going to use hose clamps. There's some rivets, securing rivets, there's matches, there's little baggies, some frog lube for my gun if I ever did drop it in the mud or whatever and I didn't want to clean it or whatever. I have a bunch of these little sample packets. They're awesome and they're free, and I have like 30 of them. So another hose clamp, some zip ties, some baling wire. Baling wire is awesome. Use it for whatever. Some double-sided tape, some stretch insulated waterproof tape. It's the best tape ever. If you're a mechanic, you probably know about it. Some more earplugs, 50 cents, you know, in case you need a payphone or something, I guess. I don't know. It's in there. There's a little carabiner in there. There's some super glue, a cloth to clean your glasses or whatever sensitive thing you want to clean, phone screen, whatever. So these little kits actually work really well. You know, I always see those Altoid kits. Not a fan, but this is a little better, I guess. Let's see here. I just keep a box of, these are my own hand loads. These are just XTPs, 124 grain hollow points, 9mm, my Glock 43. I always carry, you know, 50 rounds on me. And if I go blow these at the range, I'm not too scared because I load a lot of ammo. and it's easy to carry 50 rounds. Let's do this one first. Some Maxpedition bag. Kind of cool. I don't really like this one that much, and I got a cool belt. Okay, so you never know when you need a belt, right? Anyways, these bags are cool. They're not my first choice, but it did come with my other bag. But this is where I keep like a little toolkit in. Some WD-40, some Mark Anywhere chalk. There's my Leatherman in there. It's a Blast, old school. There's a bit kit. Some electrical tape. Sorry guys, my phone ran out of batteries. But anyways, this is the toolkit, bit kit, electrical tape. There's some more stuff over here. There's a driver for bits and a ratchet and straighter valve tool and all that kind of cool stuff, I guess. And it works out pretty well. I like it a lot. And that's that. And then also, let's see here. This is my first aid kit. These Maxpedition bags are awesome. This is the first one I've gotten. I'm definitely gonna buy more. This is the Fatty. There's a bigger one. I can't remember what it's called, but Fatty is a pretty good size. This is my first aid kit. This is kind of my go-to first aid kit. And that other one was just a basic one. This one has quite a bit of stuff in it. Some pills and caffeine pills and Tylenol and ibuprofen, whatever. Some needle nose pliers, some fingernail clippers, Swiss Army knife. It's very sharp. Keep it very sharp just in case. Some super glue, some oregano extract oil, kills infections and stuff like that, or so they say. Some gloves, another one of these lights just in case you leave it on in your bag, it's dark, you can always see what's going on. Let me know if you like that idea, because it works very well. Try it out. Some wrap, some lip balm or whatever, chapstick, some waterproof tape, some self-adhesive wrap, antibacterial pads, alcohol pads. These are antiseptic, yeah. Some alcohol for disinfecting, tools or whatever you're going to use. These bottles are kind of cool. Back here is some thicker, heavy gauze and some stop bleed stuff and some bandages. And over here in this little pouch, there's some burn cream and muscle relaxer cream and stuff like that in case you get a sprain or whatever. But that's my little first aid kit. Works pretty good. I like it a lot. There's some antibacterial hand soap in here. These are just old bottles from hotels or whatever. I keep them after they're empty and fill them up with antibacterial hand soap. This is a thermal blanket, whatever they call them. Just a cheapo. And then a keychain with some more fingernail clippers. My through night flashlight for my head. I can clip that on my hat. Works very well. Bottle opener and little lighter, waterproof lighter, and let's see, these are my equipment keys, cat, case, Komatsu, whatever.